Hey guys, Thunderset here bringing you a brand new Archetype to Duel Links. Tons of hype for it. Apparently it's triple Ds. I'm sure it's called DDD, but I'm just going to call it triple Ds. Triple D and double D. So, let's go over the ultra rares of the new Archetype. We're starting with DD Swirl Slime. If this card's in your hand, you can fusion summon one triple D monster from your extra deck using fusion material from your hand. So let's go over the boss monsters. He's pretty much your main way to do a fusion. Very easy, just 2 cards in your hand. What are we fusing out? We have the other ultra rare card of the archetype, and that's triple D Flame King Genghis. So if another double D monster, and triple D monsters count as double D monsters also because there's 2 Ds in the name, so it still counts whenever you see the double D. So if another double D monster is special summoned to your field while you control this face-up card, so pretty much any monster, you can target one double D monster in your graveyard, again pretty much any monster, special summon it. You can only use the effect of Flame King Genghis once per turn. If this card is destroyed by battle, or this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can target one Dark Contract card in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and we do have a bunch of Dark Contract cards. We'll go to those later. What are some other boss monsters? He also took only 2 double D monsters, so you would need a slime and another double D monster. We'll go over that in a moment. So we also have Wave Oblivion King. Now he takes 2 triple D monsters, so he's a little harder to make. You'll usually only do it with this Dark Contact card, or Contract card we'll go over in a moment. But we'll go over what he does. So when he's declaring an attack, you can target one other double D or Dark Contract card you control, return it to the hand, and if you do, equip one face-up monster your opponent controls except the card you're attacking, so he'll gain that attack. So it's a little situational, a little harder to get out. He's 3200. He's something you're not going to be summoning every duel, but he's good when you have him. And then we have Dragonbane King Beowulf, pretty strong. He takes a triple D and a double D. So if a double D monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. The only triple D monster we have though is this Dragon King Pendragon, so we'll go over him in a moment. But back to what he does. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can destroy all spell and trap cards in the spell and trap card zones. So that's actually pretty useful for yourself too, in case your Dark Contracts, which all take away 1,000 in your standby phase, in case those are going to hit you for lethal, you can use your Beowulf to destroy them before they do. Or we can just have Oracle King Dark on the field. That's only 2 double Ds, so you can do it with anything. And any effect damage that would inflict damage you makes you gain life points instead. Very, very good effect, because all of these minus 1,000. I think this is a cost, so I don't think that's an effect with Cosmic Cyclone, but it all helps Destiny Draw. Originally I'm using Ties That Bind because I was afraid there's going to be a lot of uptick in Blue Eyes usage, but Destiny Draw, or even No Mortal Can Resist, honestly is still even better. But yeah, the skill's pretty open. The archetype doesn't really rely on any one skill. So there's still one more boss monster, guys. So this is the only Synchro. The others were fusions. It takes 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. He's level 10. We're using level 3. That means level 7 monsters. Anyway, if 3 or more triple D monsters are on the field, this card gains 3,000 attack on top of his already 3,000. So that's 6,000 attack, guys. If another double D monster is normal summoned or special summoned while this monster is on the field, you can target one double D monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So when they're saying double D, it's like pretty much any monster. But very, very strong card. He's 3,000 to boot. Crazy, crazy stuff. But he's needed with this tuner, this Night Towel. When this card is normal summon, you can target one double D monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So it would want to be one of these boys. And then it would be destroyed. Its attack is 0, and you take 1,000 damage. But you're usually going to go into an immediate synchro, so none of that second half even matters. So you would use your slime, throw away a Pendragon, then normal summon your Night Towel, special summon that Pendragon into your Gust High King Alexander. That's the little mini combo, but it goes even deeper depending on what you've used. You'll see in the replays. I won't go too much into it, but of course it evolves the ultra rare Fire King Genghis. So then we have Typhoon, which has a normal summon effect, but you don't really do that to do it. So don't even worry about that. We tribute one Double D monster to special summon one level 7 monster from your deck. During your main phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can fusion summon one level 8 or higher Triple D fusion monster from your extra deck. So that's pretty much what you want to use him for. He's another fusion in your graveyard. So if he was Triple D, it'd be perfect. You would just run a bunch of these. But he's only Double D, which makes Pendragon that much better. And he also has a way to summon himself that you're not really ever going to use. You would have to tribute a dragon and a fiend from either your hand or the field, and that's pretty hard to do. But his second effect is pretty useful. You can discard one card, then he gains 500 attack, but you can also destroy or spell a trap card on the field. Very, very strong, especially when you have your Night Howl. Your Night Howl can special summon him, then he can use his effect. Then you can go into your Synchro. You'll see that in the replays too. Very good stuff. So, more specific cards. Dark Contract with the Gate. During your main phase, you can add one Double D monster from your deck to your hand. So you can add your Slime, you can add your Tuner, very, very good card. You can only use it once, and it does 1,000 damage in the end phase. We also have Dark Contract with the Swamp King. You can fusion summon one of your fusion monsters using stuff from your hand or field, or even graveyard. You can only do graveyard once per turn, and you banish them from the graveyard when you do it. And of course, like all the other cards, you take 1,000 damage in your standby phase. So we also have, last but not least, Dark Contract with the Witch. It's also very strong. You can add a Double D or send a Double D or a Dark Contract, which is any of our spells, card from your hand to the graveyard. Target one card on the field, destroy it. So it's kind of like Overflow. This deck really reminds me a lot of Cyber Dragons. This is your Overflow. You would discard a card, target a card on the field, just like Regeki Break, then destroy that card. But in your opponent's turn, all your monsters gain 1,000 attack. So that's pretty crazy. And again, in your end phase, your standby phase, you take 1,000 damage. But of course, with your Oracle out, that all turns into gaining 1,000 damage. Or you could even take 1,000 damage, get your Destiny draw working. It all works out really well. No mortal can resist if you want to run it that way. Pretty cool stuff. Overall, it's pretty swarmy. I still got to learn all the combos. I'm pretty sure I've touched on the major ones in the replays, but there's still more to go. So I'm going to let the replays speak for themselves because it's been a long intro. But I hope you guys enjoy, and hope you're enjoying the new box. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Dark Signer, Carly Carmine. We are in the middle of a Dark Signer event. That's why I was using Ties That Bind with this deck originally, so I could use Yusei and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but eventually it didn't work out that way. So here, guys, we're not even using our Slime, and we're about to pop off like crazy. We're going to start with our Dark Contract of the Swamp King. We get rid of both our Pendragons, okay? We summon the Flame King Genghis, and we're going to normal summon the Night Howl. That special summons the Pendragon. We use Pendragon's effect to throw away our other Dark Contract card. We destroyed his back row. It was an Econ, guys. He was saving his Econ. Never used it. Now we get to normal summon, Synchro summon our Gust High King Alexander. That triggers Flame King Genghis, who will then special summon Pendragon, who then makes Alexander 6k. So even if you use that Econ to switch our Genghis, steal our Genghis, whatever he was going to do, Alexander was still going to hit him. Crazy stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Zane, guys. Cyber Dragons keep rising in stock. So this guy's not using a sleever mat, though. Here we got 2 Dark Contracts with the Gate. That's going to be monsters. Here our opponent's starting off pretty good himself, using his Court and his Veer. Searches an Overload. Sets 3, calls it a turn, or no, sets 2, sorry. Then we're going to play our Dark Contract with the Gate, search our Slime. Slime's going to get rid of our Pendragon. That brings out the Flame King Genghis. Now he's going to immediately overflow our Flame King. That's fine by us, because we can still use our Slime. Bring out our Pendragon from our hand. he can use his effect to discard that other contract with the gate that we can't use this turn. We hit another overflow, guys, but he runs 3, so he searched his third and final overflow we have to worry about. We're still using Ties That Binds at this point, but like I keep saying, Destiny Draw, No Mortal Can Resist are better. This is just filler. And so he has to just set one back row. We know it's that other overflow. He tries to use it as soon as we use our magic or our Dark Contract triggers, hurting us for 1,000 damage. We search our Night Howl. We have our fusion card waiting, but first we're going to do a Synchro. Do a massive Synchro into our Gust High King Alexander. Then we're going to special summon another Triple D monster right there with him with our Oracle King. And that's going to trigger High King Alexander, special summoning our Pendragon. So just look at that field, guys. Alexander all the way up to 6,000, hitting him for lethal. Absolutely crazy stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Shizu. We're going second. So this deck does go first or second. Our opponent's using a Rainbow Dragon mat. Pretty crazy, especially with the new Rainbow Dragon support. So we are a mirror match, guys. This guy's starting with his Dark Contract with the gate. Searches a Pendragon, uses a Slime. That's an Oracle with a Pendragon in the graveyard. Sets 2, uses his Swamp King, does not activate it. So we're going to start with a Dark Contract with Gate of our own, but we're going to search our Synchro monster, because we already have Slime and Pendragon, so that's going to give us our Beowulf, guys. So, I'm assuming he has his Dark Contract trap that he's just going to flip face up, but it's actually a Fiendish Chain, even more devastating. So he has to he is forced to use it on a Night Howl, but we still have other plays with our Dark Contract, with the King of the Swamp, or with the Swamp King. And that gives us our biggest boy at 3,200, banishing from the graveyard. So it's 3,200, 3,000, hitting him for lethal, opponent scoops. Great, great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Jesse Anderson. We're going second. Two Swamp Kings again. Here we're fighting new Crystal Beast. Can't wait to try out the new Crystal Beast support. I don't know if it's going to be too crazy. Crystal Beasts have never been super out there, but we could try it. So here we are going to start with our Swirl Slime. Our opponent showing us this Conclave. So we use Swirl Slime and our Typhoon to special summon our Flame King Genghis. Now we're going to use our Dark Contract, use that Triple D monster. Now we have our Wave Oblivion King, Ragnarok. We're also going to, once again, use this fusion of the graveyard. We use this card face up, but that's just to take some more damage. Even though we're not using Destiny Draw on this one. This is when I was using Ties That Bind early on, trying to do the event at the same time. But definitely utilize the life point hurting you through Destiny Draw, or No Mortal Can Resist would be really good. So our opponent uses his Conclave, gets rid of one of our monsters, Transcendent Crystals, throws all those out, brings out a Debris Dragon, guys. I love this combo with Crystal Beast. You've seen it in one of my Crystal Beast decks. I'm probably going to make room for it in the revisit for this play right here with the Black Rose. Then if he had a Rainbow Dragon follow-up, that'd be great, but he doesn't. So here we're going to top deck our Cosmic Cyclone, and you know what? We're going to use it because that'll be his only win con. Is probably gone. He probably only runs one Tortoise. Now he can't get his Rainbow out. And, you know, Pegasus is not a good enough win con. Because all we gotta do is top deck a Pendragon, use our Slime from the graveyard, banish him to special summon our Pendragon, swing into his Pegasus, 1,700 life points left for him, top decks and scoops, guys. Great, great stuff. Alright, here's a Joey Wheeler going first. So this deck's first turn plays aren't too bad. Like I said, you can think of this card as an overflow with our Dark Contract with the Witch. So we're going to go right into a Flame King Genghis, because we have a follow-up with our Dark Contract with the Swamp King, banish those cards, but we had nothing to special summon from our graveyard with the Flame King, so we're probably better off with a bigger monster. But it's perfectly fine. Our opponent sets 3 back row. In our end phase, we're going to reveal our Dark Contract with the Witch, because it's going to turn into life points with Oracle. We don't take damage, we gain the life points, we're at 6,000. Swing into some sort of dinosaur, hit him for 2,800. That's actually Infinity Dragon, so he wants to banish dinosaurs. Look at that, guys, gaining 1,000 attack in our opponent's turn, absolutely crazy. He sets a new back row. We activate our Dark Contract with the Witch, throw away our other Dark Contract with the Witch from our hand, hit a wall of D, guys. Once he hit that wall of D, opponent scoops, that's the end. So, this deck swarms real quick. It's real consistent with Dark Contract gates. Like I said, make sure you're utilizing the life point damage with either Destiny Draw or No Mortal Can Resist. And these are pretty much the core cards. They're straightforward, guys. Like 90% of this deck almost is just these new Archetype cards. So it really rolls through pretty nice. Try it out for yourself. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for watching.